we are late to the party, and this one is a little close to home, at least.
Yes. Well, it's one of my favorite teams, Wolves of Steel, going up against a top-ranked contender in this league, Above the Line.
Undefeated Above the Line.
Yes.
Sam and Drew. It's a hell of a team. We are kind of happy we don't have to go up against this giant truck, but then again, the Wolves of Steel seem to be a truck of their own.
Yeah, they're killing it right
What
now.
the truck? So, this one is kind of cool because we could kind of play along for a little bit as if we were the ones going up against Wolves of Steel. At least when it comes to round one, otherwise...
Above the Line.
What did I say? Wolves of Steel?
We already did that.
Yeah, it didn't work out. But yeah, Above the Line, after round one, things go to the wheel, and things would be picked probably differently, and numbers would have been chosen differently if we even made it to the round in which you get to pick numbers, which would be round 3. And
yes.
Lord knows we can't always do that.
No, but it's getting down to the wire. They got the final 4 starting with this match. Whoever wins this match gets put into the final to see who wins and goes up against the Patriots at the Spectacular.
It's exciting for sure because now we are getting to the nitty gritty. This is the final countdown. I have beer left over from my birthday, so guess what? I'm gonna go up against what I normally say. Don't drink in Schmoedown. I'm Schmoedown.
And we're not part of the league at the moment, so
yeah, but we're pretending.
We can relax.
Yeah, no, because I want to go up against Above the Line, and that's what we're pretending to do right now. So we're gonna do this now.
The Ultimate Schmoedown team tournament.
Yes.
Is coming up.
Right.
So I feel, I don't know about you, but I love
Wolves of Steel. They're my favorite.
We should have gotten those
my favorite
damn belts. It was a little too close for me.
Agreed.
I still don't
Oh, they're so close.
So close. So I know you're retired and everything for now, but can we have one more go?
All you had to do was ask. Let's do it.
Do it.
Woo!
Yeah.
Wolves of Steel.
And your winner, the Wolves of Steel.
They
and Mark
killed
Riley,
it. TKO, and then they KO'd
champion here in our midst.
Dude, if they were
You
like
said
in
you
our
weren't
match,
retire, you were just going to see this through.
They
with
got
Clark
this.
to the end of this tournament.
They just got to
Out
be
there,
like
it
they
looks
were in our
you
match.
didn't miss
I don't
a
like
beat.
where
You're
this
still as
promo's
strong
going,
as ever.
though.
So, are you?
I know what's
what
next.
Makes you decide to come back?
She's
That's okay.
awesome.
Chug
She's the
a little
classy
as
one.
soon as it
she
comes up.
deserves a belt. If you can run the table on this thing, get her
Yeah,
a belt.
and they run the
that's
table
great.
on us.
Then my job is done. But you know, I'm a competitor too. One more run, get another shiny belt, another notch on the shoulder. Hell yeah, we want that.
I agree. I want it. I want that belt. When we lost to the Patriots, I was very sad, and I'm coming for it.
And your winner,
KO'd us. There we are.
Riley and Classy Clark, the Wolves of
They didn't want to celebrate too. They felt horrible.
As you say, it is all about the teamwork. What we've been seeing from the strongest teams in the league here thus far is
But
that
they should.
it is about the
They go
cooperation
on.
and playing into each other's strengths. As you say, when you were not sure of an answer, Clark was right there with the answer for you.
We're glad that it went our way today, but it was
Symbiote
we
relationship.
certainly were nervous going in because we knew what we were up against. So
We
I
were
think
a
Riley and
symbiote
I both
relationship, too. We
feel
just
like we
got
want
all the
another
wrong
crack at
ones
that
together.
belt. So it's just baby
Yeah.
steps.
We both didn't
I have
know
an
the
option.
answer.
I'm going to put you on the spot here, too.
Yeah.
I have someone that I think you would actually work with really well.
All right.
And Emma Fife asked this person about a teaming, and the person said, well, you know what? I'm not really that good with on the words. I'm usually there to just show up, do the trivia, be there. And that's Drew McWeeny. Drew McWeeny, he was part of Ain't It Cool for a very long time, The Godfather at 3-1. People were touting him as the next best thing, the guy that was going to beat Roca, the guy that was going to beat Merle. They're talking about this guy as the best thing. You're pretty good in that, Mike. You got a lot of flair. I think you and Drew McWeeny would be a tremendous team.
You know what? Let's do it, Drew.
And your winner is the Godfather, Drew McWeeny.
That was a close match, too.
Putting your strengths together was sort of magical.
Well, that was the conversation we had before this.
The
was
team
we
that
started
killed
talking,
Nerds
and I realized,
Watch.
oh, okay, so you're strong, and then I've got this. And just in that first round, it felt like if I didn't know something, Sam did. And so it was a good, I feel like this is the right combination.
And I'm not going to say which ones, but there were a few in round 2 that if I weren't sitting next to this man, maybe I wouldn't have gotten right away. I might have needed multiple choice.
1.
James Stewart.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Sam Ali, Drew McWeeny above the line.
That's us.
Oh yeah! Wolf of Steel.
I got Wolves of Steel because I want the people that beat us to go in our place.
I want them to win because they're my favorite.
My favorite.
My favorite.
Ooh, I like that.
Welcome back to the Ultimate Schmoedown. I'm Christian Harlow.
I'm Ken Knapsack here for a semi-final match, Christian. This has been a long journey.
It's been a long journey, and these two teams have earned the spot.
Would have been so good to be there. Christian invited us back to watch the matches.
Glorious one, Sam
Just
Levine.
couldn't
Can't
do
do
it.
it right now.
Yeah, couldn't do
Wolves
it.
of Steel, now a vet team here in Classy Clark Wolf and the two-time champion Mark Yodi Riley. I mean, look, some people had picked Wolves of Steel to kind of get this far above the line. They didn't really know if they were going to work together. They have proven to you that they do work pretty well together.
Oh, they work pretty well together, I can tell you that. They may have robbed my smile from me, but I'm going to find it again, I hope. Wolves of Steel are kind of like that sentimental favorite. I think a lot of people want to see this last run for Riley, maybe, and Clark Wolf deserves all the title shots and all the belts in the world to a lot of fans, and I would agree with that, so I think there's a lot of fan support behind it.
Well, I think that's it. That's absolutely the story, is the fact that they're
Best
both
entrance
some of the most
ever.
beloved figures that we've had since, I mean, Clark
Especially
Wolf, rookie
because
of
of
the year
McCool.
last year, but she's been in this league for now over a year and a half.
Could have been us.
She's had 2 shots at championship. She's very hungry. I know Clark very well, and I've had these conversations with her.
Could have been
This is
us.
the most determined I've ever seen her in the Schmoedown. Mark Riley legitimately was asked
There's
by her
always
to
next
do one
year.
more shot. They said yes, and here's that run. But they're running into a buzzsaw here with Sam and Drew, but both Clark and Riley have both played Sam before in close matches. Both have defeated him, but it's been close matches. They're very familiar with each other.
Yeah, look, you can see in the past Sam's had some big losses. Drew was anointed, and maybe that's too soon for any competitor. But I saw them firsthand work together. And you ever watch two people fall in love? This is about
it.
round 2. They looked each other's eyes and were like, I'm home.
It's funny you say that too, because even on if you listen to the Schmoedown Rundown, when you hear the breakdown of those guys and what they're talking about, they seem like they've been working as a team for a very long time. They're laughing together. They're kind of playing around. They're vibing. Wolves of Steel also vibing. This is going to be a great match. I can't wait. The winner will go on to play either
They
top
zinged.
10 or team action. That's going to be
Kismet.
something. So let's get ready here. Ken, what's the before we get into the tail of the tape? I want to hear from these competitors. Here we go.
All right, partner. So here we are.
Hey, partner, yeah.
Semifinals.
Here we are.
This is my first go round the semifinals in the tournament, in the team tournament, and it's going to be interesting.
In spite of how it may have seemed,
do like how
this
they
has
call
not been
each
an
other
easy
partner.
road. We had
How
two
would it partner?
very fierce competitors in DC Movie News and Nerds Watch to get here. And today
Partner.
is going to be no small feat. Today, I think, is the real test of our mettle.
And a lot of people counted us out against Late to
Yeah,
the Party.
what's up with that?
Well, I think they took out Critically Acclaimed.
Sure.
And that was a big win for them, and so they just naturally assumed that, well, when you have one good match, you have another good match, and then you just run the table. That's not how it works.
Up until
Nope.
now,
Per
we've been
match.
figuring the chemistry out as a team, and we've been trying to learn the game as a team.
180.
And I feel like each match, we've learned a little bit about how to
I
play
didn't
this.
count them out.
And
I
I'm
knew
glad
that they were
this was
fierce
third,
competitors.
because I do feel like, based on
think
what
it
I've
came down
watched,
to
based
the
on the matches I've looked
polls.
at, we're gonna go like point for point.
Above the line is two serious heavy hitters combined into one.
Yeah.
I've faced Sam one-on-one, which was probably the sweatiest match I've ever had, and then I was very nervous. And Drew is
that the one where she pulled out the
a
Pauly Shore
monster.
question?
So, he's the nicest
No,
person ever, but he's also
that was
a monster
earlier.
at the game.
Was
I
it-
have competed
Yeah.
against both Clark Wolf.
Impressed me. She impresses
and,
me in those singles
Mark Riley
matches.
heads up, and they know their stuff. This is where I am very happy to have a man like Drew McWeeny by my side.
So if we can get through these two, giants in the movie trivia field here in the Schmoedown, which we can do, we are one step closer to the belts.
You know what, Wolves of Steel? Here's what's gonna happen today. A goddamn match with a couple of gentlemen and a lady, and it's gonna be glorious.
Really wanted to win the belts against the Patriots the first time. We just missed it by this much, and I really wanted it. And now we're getting so much closer.
All these teams that were so close to taking out the Patriots. So close.
It's always down to the last wire. It's so weird that they end up just missing.
We'll see if
A lot
it
of nice
happens
work,
again,
as
though.
we said before, Clark wants that shot at the title. Riley wants another title. Sam and Drew want to prove together they are a legit team now. They want to prove it one more time.
They've proven
And
it.
Drew said it as much too. The Wolves of Steel
Comes down to the questions,
They're in
though.
the big leagues right now.
Comes down to the wheel.
They're in the big leagues. The Wolves of Steel have played for the titles. Came very close against the Patriots. So here we go. All right, Ken, give me the tail of the tape.
Hey, a lot of respect between these two teams. Wolves of Steel, we kind of know their strengths by now if you've been following them for a while. Horror thrillers, scores and soundtracks, classics, Oscars. They're a very well-rounded team. Above the line, their strengths, well, I can tell you, it's Oscars, it's classics, it's 1970s, it's 1980s, 1990s,
5 decades.
2000s. When were
Again,
movies
Sam
made?
is
That's
barely
their
above the line.
All right, well, I'm ready to get going. How about you?
I'm ready.
You're so
Ladies
funny.
and gentlemen, it's
Time for the movie trivia Schmoedown.
3 rounds in the semifinals. Introducing first, with a record of 2 wins, no defeats, with 1 knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Godfather, Drew McWeeny, the Inglorious One, Sam Levine, above the line! They are
Calm and collected.
cool,
walking
calm,
out.
and collected. Both in black. I like this attitude that both of them have. Drew McWeeny.
I love how they just come out and they're just like, let's do this. I'm ready. They're like, I got you. Let's do it. We're 2.
Representing Collider with a record of 5 wins, 2
A little
defeats,
psycho in there.
and 2
Sideshow.
knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen,
Should've came out to,
Clark,
Busta Rhymes'
Mark,
version.
Yodi, Riley,
Give me some
the
more.
Wolves of
Give me some more.
Steel.
Yeah.
Intimidating.
Wow,
Scary
look
and
at that.
intimidating.
What was that, The Strangers? Remember The Strangers? Liv
They
Tyler?
do. They're creeping me out.
It could be that, or it could also be like The Purge.
Yeah.
Oh, that nice little funny little dance.
Uh-oh.
Sam doesn't know what's going on. Drew doesn't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going
Drew might.
There it is.
Oh, we're back to the old classics.
Okay.
Wolves
You got-
of Steel shirt.
I don't have my shirt today. It's dirty.
So Wolves of
I have to
Steel
clean
here.
it.
And it's in Riley after.
Yeah,
She's
they're
been
coming in hot.
wiping her tears away with it.
No.
Of joy.
I just ate a lot on it. So
You're all dipping nachos.
that's exactly what happened. I was eating salsa
Nice,
and it.
so nice and respectful today. They just
Arizona.
You're the best team win,
Yeah.
you know?
All right, well, here we go. Round number 1.
Ready.
Above the line, are you ready?
We are indeed.
So let's see how we would have fared.
Schmoedown!
Against Above the Line in round
Well,
1.
now you're like putting too much pressure on me that I'm gonna forget everything
All right,
now.
here we go.
There's always pressure.
I guess.
Question number 1 in the realm of directors. Who directed Dances with Wolves?
Uh,
I did. I
Never saw it.
did. But I
this is like her go-to answer. How come it never goes her way?
4, 3,
I know.
2, 1. And Mark Yodi.
Kevin Costner.
That is correct. Drew.
That would be Kevin Costner.
That's correct. Clark.
Non-English Robin Hood, Kevin Costner.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Sam.
Get you a man who can do both. Kevin Costner.
That is correct. All right, so there we go. 2-2.
That's Vanessa's go-to.
I love Kevin
and
Costner
next
though.
one.
All right, category is comedies. Who plays Dana's neighbor, accountant Louis Tully, in 1984's Ghostbusters? I wouldn't be able to get this.
You would be.
I wouldn't be
You
able
would?
to get it.
Did you really not know this?
I wouldn't be able to
He wouldn't get it?
I know you.
Remember he said he's never seen Ghostbusters.
Ah, that's true. It was supposed to be John Candy.
2, 1. Drew.
That would be the great Rick Moranis.
That is correct. Clark.
The Canadian gem, Rick
That
Moranis.
is correct. Sam Levine.
Hollywood, we miss you, Rick Moranis.
All right,
He's
Mark
still
Rylance.
around.
Come out of retirement, Rick Moranis.
All right, so
look at that.
4
This is like
4
voiceover
here.
and comedy
4
albums
here.
and stuff.
All right, next question. In the category of fantasy sci-fi.
He'll be back. Just wait.
In the fantasy comedy Pleasantville, name the 2 actors that played David and Jennifer who get sucked into the 50s sitcom. Is that your new thing? It's like one of the Skeksis in Dark Crystal.
Oh, you know, that movie scared me.
Did
I
it?
only saw it once.
Scared?
Yeah, 1985.
No.
Damn it, what's her name?
I don't know. It's got me.
5,
Legally Blonde.
3,
I know.
2, 1. Clark Wolf.
No, Reese Witherspoon, Tobey Maguire.
That one.
Correct. Sam Levine.
Reese and Toby.
That is correct. Yodi.
Tobey Maguire, Reese Witherspoon.
Drew.
Reese Witherspoon and
Reese
Tobey Maguire.
Witherspoon.
Got it.
Tobey
All right,
Maguire.
there we go.
Damn.
Perfect so far. Next question.
Category is horror thriller. Question 4. Christine Brown gets a curse placed on her soul when she denies an old woman a mortgage extension in what Sam Raimi thriller? This is why I only rent.
You won't do it.
Yeah,
You ever see that horror reaction when I did it? It's great.
I do know this one, though.
4, 3,
Took me a second.
2, 1. Sam Levine.
I laughed because Clark and I talked about this one yesterday. Drag Me to Hell.
That is correct. Yodi.
Drag Me to Hell.
Drew.
That would be Drag Me to Hell.
Clark.
Damn.
La Mia. Drive me to hell.
There you go.
Damn.
All right,
to hell.
8 here. Look at that.
Very similar to Thinner.
Here we are. All right, here we go. Next question. Next question in action adventure. Who directed Lethal Weapon? Lethal Weapon first. Lethal Weapon.
yeah. I'm too
Would you
old
go-
for this blank.
You would.
Damn. I don't know.
5,
Damn, what's his name?
4, 3, 2, 1, hands down. Please.
I don't know.
And Mark Yodi Riley.
Richard Donner.
That is correct.
That one.
Damn.
That would be Richard Donner.
Clark.
Richard Donner.
And Sam.
Where's his star on the Walk of Fame? Richard
Holy
Donner.
cow, this one is ridiculous.
One has missed.
No, not yet. All right, here we go.
All right, guys. Question
good.
6.
I
Category
missed
Oscars.
one.
Who won an Academy Award for
I
playing
missed 2.
accused spy Rudolph Abel in Bridge of Spies?
Frick. What's his name?
This is a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, it's intense. Crowd's intense. More intense.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drew.
Mark Rylance.
That's correct. Clark.
Mark Rylance.
Correct. Sam.
Mark Rylance.
Wow. And
Jeez.
Mark Yodi Riley.
Mark Rylance.
Mark Yodi.
Wow.
That's not
my
missed, by the way.
God.
That's all right. So here we go. Next question. Next question. In the category of animated, who voiced Lumiere in 1992's
Damn it, what's his name?
Damn, I don't remember his name.
Damn, what is
Law and
his-
Order and
Yep.
Dad in Dirty Dancing. I don't remember his
What
name.
is his goddamn name?
No clue.
5, 4, 3,
Damn.
2.
Repeat the question, please.
1991.
Who
Not
voiced
1992.
Lumiere in 1992's
Nope.
Beauty.
Fail. That's a fail right there.
5,
All right, Andy Bernard.
3.
Epic fail.
I'm just saying it's 91, not
Hands down,
92.
Sure.
please. And Riley.
No idea.
Okay, Drew.
Jerry Orbach.
That's correct.
Damn it.
Clark.
I didn't he? Okay. Nothing. I thought he voiced Cogsworth.
No, he did not. And Sam, nothing?
No, I couldn't come up with
Wow.
Jerry's name.
So
McQueenie.
all through, that is a one, but that's
That
the
knocked
first time
everyone
this team has
down.
shown
Yep.
that human except Drew
Except for
McQueen.
McQueenie.
Still
Yeah, McQueenie
perfect.
did good.
All right, here we
I
go.
cannot
Good.
remember
We
his
have question
for the life
8,
of me.
guys.
Rest in
This is
peace.
the category of famous actors and actresses. Drew playing for a perfect round. What dark comedy stars Meryl Streep, Goldie Hawn, and Bruce Willis? Crowd's finally to life. They don't like that
They didn't like
question.
that question.
They don't like
That's
it. Yeah.
Oh, Jerry Orbach. That's been bothering me for years. I was rousing
5,
Lumiere
4,
in a camp production of Beauty and the
3,
Beast.
I don't know if this is what it's called, but
1, pens down. Sam.
Oh, death becomes
That
her.
is
Damn
correct.
it.
Riley.
Oh, till death do us part.
Oh, Drew.
Yeah.
Death becomes her.
And Clark.
That becomes her.
damn it,
Wow.
I put
All
Murder
right,
Beat
so
Her.
Drew McQueen was perfect that
You were
round.
thinking
So
Murder
will
by
get the
Death.
question, the bonus question
Death
here.
becomes her.
All right,
Damn it.
So
That's
Drew,
right.
you're the only one that needs to answer. You don't have to write it down. You can just answer. Here's your bonus question. What is the first film to win the Academy Award for Best Picture?
Wings.
Correct.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Look at that. 6 good spin.
The wheel. Did they suck up to the wheel before?
A solid spin.
They like to do that.
They did it. All right.
Ah, fuck.
You guys, do you want to stay, or do you want?
Take it.
We're assuming.
Oh, yeah, we're assuming.
I'm pretty sure that was.
What else
Clark.
is on the wheel that they would think about it?
You're gonna stay. All right.
They
here we
feel
go,
like they
guys.
have to.
Here
That
we go.
could be
So,
damning
yeah,
too.
we're gonna
Yeah.
get 6 questions.
But they do so good in it too.
They do too, but it can always go questions that they don't know.
couple rounds
Yep.
ago, but we'll see what happens.
All right, guys. Number 1. Based off the characters created by George A. Romero, what now popular director wrote the screenplay for 2004's Dawn of the Dead?
Zack Snyder.
Yep.
James Gunn.
2 points.
Damn.
No. All right. Who plays FBI agent Will Graham in 2002's Red Dragon?
No, never seen it.
Edward Norton.
2 more points. 2 more points. All right. What does Hank set ablaze at the end of A Simple Plan?
A barn.
5, 4, 3.
I'm thinking Blood Simple.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, a wrecked airplane, B, a house, C, money?
I'm
Close.
gonna say
Money.
Money.
That's correct for 1 point. All right.
Joker
Okay.
style.
Question number 4. What is the name of the novelties company in Halloween 3, Season of the Witch?
Silver Shamrock.
Silver Shamrock.
2 more points.
Silver
All right, so number
Happy, happy Halloween.
number 5. Number 5. Here we go. All right. In Nightmare on Elm Street, what was the first item Nancy brought back?
Piece
from
of
her
his
dream?
shirt. Or his hat.
His hat.
2 more points. Wow, look at this.
Look at that.
Final question here. Final question. Who played Paul Walker's father, Judge Lytton Mandrake, in The Skulls?
The Skulls. Joshua Jackson's in it.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Jeff Bridges,
Craig T.
James
Nelson.
Caan.
Robert Duvall, C, James Caan, D, Craig
Caan.
T. Nelson?
Craig T. Nelson. Coach. Gotta be Coach.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Okay.
It was such
Who
a long
played
time
Paul
ago,
Walker's
man.
father, Judge Lytton Mandrake.
People
in The
love that
Skulls?
movie,
A,
though.
Jeff Bridges, B, Robert Duvall, C, James Caan, D, Craig T. Nelson.
James Caan.
Is it correct?
Craig T. Nelson.
For 1 point. There you go. So 22-17 there now. But a great round by the Wolves of Steel as above the line. Above the line now. He's going to get a chance to spin.
All right, let's
so
see what
Drew,
that gets
please
spin.
Give it a spin. There we go. That dreaded 70s this time of day.
I'm not on there. I noticed that. But other decades are.
Uh-oh. Did it again. Spinner's Choice. Second one in a row. They've got
man.
Spinner's Choice again. Spinner's Choice again for both.
What's it gonna
might be
be?
the luckiest team we have in the Schmoedown.
I mean, they're chosen by the gods. Picture in the corner.
It
You
is.
can see Christian.
5 points in there.
The Schmoedown gods.
What do you got, guys?
We're gonna do the 80s.
The 80s.
I love the
Big
80s.
strength for Sam.
Strength's
obviously.
back.
And it might be a strength for
VH1.
considering he hosts a show called 80s All Over. So,
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh.
It's just learning about this now. Okay, great.
All right, guys, you're going to get 6 questions in the category of 1980s movies. In the 80s, River Phoenix played a teenage version of Harrison Ford in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. In what film did he play Ford's son?
The Mosquito Coast.
2 points.
Correct.
Damn.
Who plays the rookie pitcher in Bull Durham?
Tim Robbins.
Tim Robbins.
That is correct.
That is correct.
Nice.
2 more
Yep.
points.
Look at his face.
All right.
All right.
He's so young.
Not to be
In
confused with
which
Brendan Fraser in The
1980s
Scout.
comedy do Dan Aykroyd and John Candy play bickering brother-in-laws on vacation?
The Great Outdoors. I knew that one.
Right out the
Correct. 2 more.
That's a good movie.
I did it.
Number
I did it. There's just gristle and fat on that plate.
Fourth question. What 80s action comedy features the characters of Jack Walsh, Jonathan Mardukas, and Marvin Dorsler?
Hank Mardukas?
Midnight Run.
That is correct. 2 more
I was
points
thinking
for you.
Hank Mardukas is the name of J.K. Simmons' friend in
Which
I Love You
member
Man.
of the Goonies in the Wishing Well says the following? Yeah, you know what? This one right here. This was my dream, my wish,
Mouth.
and it didn't come true.
Yep.
So
I'm taking it back. I'm taking them all back.
Yep, it is Mouth. Corey Feldman.
Martin Sheen? That's President Kennedy, you idiot. Same difference. You know, he played Kennedy once.
Sure can. That would be their second. Repeat. Which member of the Goonies in the Wishing Well says the following?
I could hear it, like,
you know
hear
what?
it in his
This
voice,
one,
too.
This one right here.
Mhm.
This
Yep.
was my dream,
Corey Feldman.
my wish, and it didn't come true. So I'm taking it back. I'm taking them all back.
5, 4.
Give me the actor name or the character name?
Character name. 3, 2.
Mouth.
That's correct. Wow. Man.
His real name is Clark.
Yeah, I just learned that recently.
All right, so this is their final question?
Yes. This
We
is
all know
your
him by
final
now.
one. Sixth question. What is the name of the large beast that Sarah befriends in Labyrinth?
Oh, damn. I only seen the movie like twice. Half asleep.
5.
I haven't seen The Labyrinth.
A. Ludo. B. Ambrosius. C. Sir Didymus.
Ludo.
D. Hoggle.
I don't know.
It's Ludo.
That's correct for Hoyt.
Poor Clark Wolf, that's one of our favorite
They feel
movies.
sad.
That's right.
And a 6-point lead. How
That's-
above the line is just unbelievable.
They really
All right,
are.
so 28-22, it really
Good.
is, because Wolves of Steel is playing phenomenal.
Yes.
All right, so now we get to round number 3. Round number
It's
3.
amazing,
we're
such a
gonna
spread
go
on a
this.
second
The
round,
competitors are going to
too.
get
For a
3
category
numbers
that's
from 1
theirs.
to 20.
9,
There you go.
11,
3, and 12.
7.
9, 3, and 7.
And Wolves of Steel.
14.
4,
There we go, Wolves.
20.
5, 4, 3,
11, 4, 19.
19. All right, all right, the Wolves of Steel will go first here in order to try to.
That's our new
avoid
thing. We're just going to guess what numbers
KO.
they're going to
Now
pick.
6 points here. So now we're going to start with.
Adds a little flavor to the
number
reaction.
11, number 11 for the 2-pointer, and that's holiday movies.
Oh, jeez.
Yes!
Who's gonna take
Please!
it?
I've been wanting a holiday movie
Jingle all the
question.
way. He knows my name.
Die Hard.
I'll take it.
All right, Mark Riley's going to take it. Holiday movies. In Home Alone, who plays Gus Polinski, a polka band player who offers to take
John
back-
Candy.
Yep.
John Candy.
2 points. Yeah, 2 points. All
Polka,
right, so-
polka, polka, polka,
back here,
polka, no.
It took me a second there to get in. I'll be like,
Twist
All right,
Polka.
so
John
Clark
Candy.
Wolf now is going to get the 3-pointer for rom-coms. Rom-coms. All right, rom-coms, Clark, for your 3-pointer. Who was opposite Julia Roberts in Notting Hill?
Hugh Grant.
oh.
The 3
Yeah.
points. All right. All right. And
5.
now your
Come on.
5-pointer. Your 5-pointer in order to send it back to above the line. However, if they miss, then above the line will win via TKO. Here is the 5.
They still have all their questions to
5
answer.
know.
Category 19. That's Pixar movies. Pixar movies. Here we go. All right. So your final question. In Toy Story 3, who voiced the Ken doll?
Michael
Keaton.
For 5 points. Look at that. So there we go. So
Hell
Wolves of
yeah.
Steel were able to get all
Well done.
3.
Move this still in the
This
distance.
is the same thing.
Hell
that
yeah.
you guys
Come
at
on, miss him.
Nerdwatch had done.
Miss
Got
it.
all 10 points,
Miss
but
it.
now above the line has a chance
Miss
to fight
it.
back here and win. So now we go to above
great.
the line, who chose their first
Miss
category,
it.
and that was category 9.
That is scores and soundtracks. Scores and soundtracks. Who will be taking that?
I'm in.
Drew, you'll be taking the
Oh,
2-point question.
he talked him into
2-point
it.
Question.
Yep.
Lisa Loeb's Gen X hit Stay plays over the closing credits of what Winona Ryder movie?
Reality Bites.
That's correct.
Damn.
All right. So
Good
now
thing it went with
just
him.
comes down to Sam Levine, who can win the game here with the 3-pointer. If he nails the 3, Sam and Drew will win and advance to the finals.
All right.
Look at Sam.
This is, you chose the number 3. That is comic book movie.
Perfect.
3-point question.
That's what he was hoping for.
3-point question. What Firefly and Serenity Star provided the voice to one of the Klein
Freaking Nathan Fillion. Just say Nathan
What
Fillion.
Firefly and Serenity Star provided the voice to one of the Klein prisoners in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Nathan Fillion, man.
5.
Could be a trick question though.
It's not.
3.
Alan Tudyk.
That's incorrect.
That's a good one though too, because he's a voice actor.
It's true, but he's in Guardians of the Galaxy.
So now it comes down to the 5 points.
He's like the big one with the big nose
If
and
they
punch him.
hit it, they win the game. If they
Okay, I
miss
can't
it,
talk right
the
now.
Wolves
This
of
is
Steel
down
will
balls
make
to
it
the wall.
to
Balls to the
finals.
wall.
Wow, final question, Ken. Here we go.
All right, guys, you chose number 12. That is the category of movie characters. Movie
God.
characters. 5 points. Name the film in which you'll find suburban characters with names like Lester Burnham and Frank Fitz.
He knows it.
That would be Best Picture winner, American Beauty.
Damn! Sam! Good job, Sam. I wanted Wolves, but good job, Sam. He should feel proud, too. Proud he's the one that knew it.
Yeah. Like they said, something he doesn't know, he would know. They're like
perfect compliment.
They're 2 peas in 1 far out pod.
2 psychedelic peas in 1 far out pod, man.
Beat the record. That they beat Top 10's record of 30 points. That is the most points scored in teams of all time.
Damn.
35 points. But in order to
crazy.
do it, they had to beat the Wolves of Steel.
We would have just delayed our ass whooping. We moved over to them, depending on what we would have spun.
Standing
But
applause.
It was a great match.
Both teams. That
was a great match.
That was 2 types.
They both played super, super tough.
Yeah, and if we took the same
amazing
numbers as Wolves of Steel, we would have known.
we would have known Wolves of Steel, so we wouldn't have gotten Reality Bites, which was 9.
I have to wonder for Riley what the future holds. I'm curious to hear.
Crazy.
Or 11, whatever.
11 was Wolves of Steel.
Okay, would have known that.
And then they got 7, which was comic book movies.
Who wins between
I don't
top
remember.
10
Either way.
and Team Action?
Yeah.
Come on, top 10!
Come on, Action Army.
Sorry, I'm not part of the Action Army.
I am.
Someone's got to go up against them.
Unbelievable. All right,
They
so
are,
Jen
top 10.
Stricker is back there with
Yeah,
both the
but someone
Buffalo
has to
and Wolves
defend
of
top
Steel.
10.
Here we go.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? I'm Jen Stricker here with Above the Line. Guys, that was an incredible match. You got to be pretty pumped at the result.
What a haircut,
That was a lot
Jen.
of fun, and it was exactly what we thought it would be ahead of time, which was point for point we go opposite them, like right down to the last moment, and that's what we thought it would be.
And you had an incredible match. This is 2 perfect matches for you. I mean, do you feel like there's a little bit of pressure mounting at this point?
Yes, definitely. But one of the things that's been really great is the momentum when you start to feel that happen. I think is really energizing, and so it's been these have been the most fun matches I've had so far.
Were you a little bit nervous now when they hit Hara that second round?
Oh, we were very nervous when they hit Hara this year because that was pretty much the same as us hitting Spinner's Choice.
Mm-hmm. As soon as they said that, look, Clark is great at what Clark knows, and she has a level of depth and expertise there that I knew even if they threw her hard questions, she'd have it. So they really came out swinging as a team, and that was a crazy round for her.
And the fact that we were able to steal a point on that round is nothing short of a miracle.
Yeah.
Now, are the Wolves just that good, or were they just getting lucky out there?
Well, they're that good. They have
Clearly.
everything.
They are really
literally,
good.
I think it was the we came very close to missing one, and I think thank God we had a team situation because Sam really talked me off the ledge, and it would have made all the difference. So one question can make the difference.
One
out there.
question we could turn
Yeah,
around.
look at ours.
Sam, you had
Yeah.
a little bit of a rough time in the third
Wait.
round. Were you
Critically-
freaking out a
critically
little bit
acclaimed.
about it?
I wasn't as freaked out because, I knew we still had the 5-pointer and the fact that we could confer over the 5-point question. I knew even if I missed the 3 points, and, once again, that was a 50-50 shot for me. I knew it was either Alan Tudyk or Nathan Fillion, and I'm not familiar enough with the movie to be, I know that sound, so I took a shot, and unfortunately was wrong, but I felt okay knowing we had the 5 points.
Educated guess was
Wow,
Alan Tudyk.
going into the finals.
Yeah.
For the reasons
He
he
makes
said.
more sense. Yeah, he makes
Yeah.
some more sense.
You know,
'cause
there's some
he-
tough competition.
He's Disney's Lucky Charm.
I've seen both teams in action. I think no matter pun not intended. But
Isn't that John
but I think
Messenger?
no matter who we go up against, it is going to be genuinely a test of what we've put together so far.
But the trash talking will be much higher with team action.
Of course, magnificent, epic levels of it. Well, it depends. I think they towards us. As far as us towards them, we've got somebody who's carrying a grudge. So.
Yeah, about that grudge over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sam,
so here's
who
why
would you rather face?
Here's why I'd like to play against Team Top 10. I've never actually played John Roca, but if you've ever been on the Schmoedown and been sitting at the desk and Roca is anywhere in the building, he will act as if you have played John Roca and lost.
Yeah.
And that shit stops now. John
Yeah,
Roca.
look at that. Hell
Calvin
yeah.
Klein, get the fuck out of here. I want to see you in the ring, sir.
Not
Yes.
there at all. Oh, Wolf of Steel, that was a tough match.
Yeah, that match sucked. That sucked, man. To play that damn good.
Aw, that means
hats
it's
off
over.
To Above the Line. I mean,
It's
these guys
over,
get to play
Commander.
That damn good and lose, fucking sucks, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Aww.
that's how you know you're playing a really
We're gonna
good
hang up
team,
your jersey.
Yeah.
is you can
It's gonna
have
be
a good
hanging.
team and still not win.
Yeah, one
From
of
the
our
chandeliers or from the
And you know,
stadium.
I think it's a bummer because mathematically, if we hadn't given up a handful of those points,
Yeah.
we would have won.
Yeah.
We would have won by 1 point.
Yeah.
And you know, when you play these matches, every single point counts.
That's
and
why I
so,
kept just
you
shooting
know,
for
I think
two.
we played
Because
it
we
safe.
wouldn't have even come close had we not gotten two at a
Yeah,
time.
we should have gone on that. We knew simple plan. We knew it, and we played it safe. We shouldn't have played it safe. Not with a team like that. I'll be watching them, but man, does that just, you know,
Chaps my ass.
Yeah, I think when you guys landed on Hara that second round, everyone just assumed it was a perfect round. It was going to be in the bag. And like you said, Clark, those questions are much harder than people. They just assume because you're an expert at it that you're just going to nail all of them. But that's a hard round.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard round, and also, I mean, it's not just straight horror movies. You're definitely getting into thriller as well. You're getting outside the box,
Yeah.
and it's not a lock. But we felt like, you know, with the randomness of the wheel, what were our odds of spinning something that could have been just as good? We
Right.
could have got something that we didn't feel good. We could have gotten opponent's choice.
Right.
So we decided to sort of stick there, and I don't think that was a mistake. I think we did a pretty good job.
no, you gotta look.
We gave up 1 point in that round.
Yeah, exactly.
And let's be real, Above the Line is a strong team, am I right?
They're a very strong team, but we know we could have beat them. We're the best, one of the best teams in here. And like I said, I will put Sam Levine and Drew McWeeny are two of the best competitors in this tournament. Two
really
of the
good.
best guys ever. But competitive, no, we want to win. We could have won, and that's what really sucks.
Oh.
Mark,
Lighting
you know,
a
you
fire
talked
under
about it a
Riley
little bit,
again? Maybe
and
he's going to
there's
come
been
back in.
rumblings about it, that this could have been your last match, you know? What's next for Wolves of Steel, and what's next for you?
Well, yeah, unfortunately, I got to stick to what I said and what I need to do, which is step down for a while. So I will be. I got to be doing a lot more work at Collider. Like I've said, I really wanted that belt. The thing that stings so much
Rachel
is to
and
get
Clark.
that close and letting my partner down, because I've been wanting to get that belt on her
Did
shoulder.
not let me down.
Well, thank you. She's the best, the classiest in the business. You're gonna watch her go far. I really don't know what to expect with Wolves of Steel. For now, I got to step down, but I'm gonna watch her kick ass through the tournament because she's on fire and deserves a belt.
Yeah, Clark, speaking of, you have that big match coming up against Brienne. How are you feeling going into that?
Yeah, you know, I mean, look, it's never fun to play coming off of a
Tough,
loss,
tough,
but
tough
I
gig.
think that I'm ready to jump into the singles tournament for right now, and this will be a good first match. So hopefully, I'll stick it out.
Could that be
and,
where Rachel
and
makes her
it'll be a
choice?
Fun, it'll be a fun
Yeah.
tournament.
That'd be cool.
Well, if anybody
would be
can
great.
do, it's the classy one because she's the best in the biz, and it's been.
They're
a
gonna get the
pleasure
Chinese fireball.
being your teammate. Come here, give it here.
That's how he does it in the
Getting emotional
movie.
here.
Where he's like the
Wasn't prepared
Chinese
for this.
fireball.
Alright, back to you guys.
All right, we're going to talk about Above the Line, but I mean, that was what we expected. Mark Riley officially calling his retirement, saying that is the last time we're going to see the champion for a while now. He's going to step back. Clark Wolf has the singles tournament. She's going to be playing Brianne Chandler in the first round. It was a little emotional seeing them there. They said goodbye to one another as far as a lot of great memories that they had. They were a team member back in the decision. So it was bittersweet for me seeing a great team like Above the Line, but then seeing some of the best. I mean, Wolves of Steel is one of the best teams we've ever had.
And all the leaves have turned, and the ground is gray, or whatever the song is. It's not a music trivia contest. So it was very sad.
It was very sad, but then the opposite side of that is watching Above the Line and how excited they are. They broke the scoring record. Jen, of course, asked them about that. They did that right after top 10. And you knew Sam was going to take some shots at Roca because that's what Sam does. And the fact that he could rub it in now to Roca, and the fact that he just beat them. Now they're a young team. They've been in this league now for like a little over a month, and they've broken the scoring record. They're 3-0. They're going to the finals, possibly against Roca. Who the hell knows? But this is a fun little rivalry we have between Sam Levine and Roca here.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Fun being the key, right?
Fun being well, I mean, I don't think that they would say that, but it's fun to watch. And then Drew McWeeny, who is just on a mission. I mean, maybe it is time to say, like, maybe those accolades when he first came into it, maybe it's okay to give him those, because I mean, you see what he is doing. Clearly the MVP so far in the tournament this year.
Yeah, I absolutely, I'm stunned.
All right, guys, so Above the Line, going to the finals, who are they going to play? Will it be Team Action? Will it be
Top 10?
What's going to happen? What's going to happen with
That wasn't
Martha?
planned.
Is she just going to go into singles? Will she have a new teammate? What's going to happen? Keep on commenting. Make sure you go to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group. Comment there, like there, do everything that you can. Keep sharing these. This is how we get more and more of these really great matches. Bittersweet end here for the Wolves of Steel, but man, they went out on their swords here, Ken. 35-32.
Absolutely, record-setting performance indeed.
All right, make sure you check out
Our
the
corner of the
Schmoedown
bracket is
Rundown on the
destroyed.
SK Plus channel. Check out everyone else here that's doing these wonderful reactions and comments and all the. Thank you guys so very much. We will see you very soon when we're going to get that match here between Team Action and Top 10.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Josh McCouga here with your fantasy update post Above the Line versus Wolves of Steel. These were titans of industry. This is like Henry Ford versus Andrew Carnegie in an industrial revolution match of epic proportions. If you had either one of these teams on your fantasy team, you are reveling in the points. You are taking a Scrooge McDuck bath in a bin full of golden coins. They are fantasy domination. They are what it takes. If you want to win your fantasy league, you need one of these teams. They're just winning everything. They know everything. They score points. They know what they're doing. I don't know how exactly anybody in your league will give up Wolves of Steel. But what you're going to want to do is try to devise like a 5-team trade in order to get enough. Are you okay right there? Cody just working it out. Just getting it done here on the fantasy update. Apparently, he's had enough. That's a lot for a young man's shoulders. He's trying to get those Cobster level shoulders. But I'll tell you what, he's really excited about all the fantasy points that were scored today. Now, going forward, Above the Line, they are going to be a really tough team to beat. So, if you have the team that they are playing next, or any time a team going against Above the Line, you're playing them, that team will score a lot of points, mostly because they're going to have to score a lot of points in order to beat them, and thus making a TKO almost a moot point, especially in a final or a team championship. If they win the championship, they're coming in hot, okay?
Hurt so good.
Hold on,
no.
I've been told I need to correct my fantasy thing. Hold on 1 second here. Let me check my old cell phone here. You're going to want to go to You're going to go... Oh, let me go to SD Rundown Stats. We're running out of Twitter handles here. On Twitter, for the latest Schmoedown stats from the Rundown's Frank Janish. That's at SD Rundown Stats. On Twitter, for the latest Schmoedown stats from the Rundown's Frank Janish. Is that cool? Is that good?
The numbers king.
You like your plug?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm Josh McCouga. See you next time on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown fan. Whatever.
So, Above the Line progresses. As well they should. Hell of a team.
I am so sad that Wolves of Steel has come to an end here. We might see them again in the future. Who knows? But they did a great match. This was such a good match. They fought very well. And Above the Line just got above the line.
Yeah, dominated. Especially
photo finish.
Just really happy though that Sam was able to pull off that.
I'm really excited to see Above the Line go on. You know, I'm excited to see Sam Levine actually
due diligence.
Do his thing. And I know that he's been wanting to be in the team tournament, and he wanted a teammate. He had one, it kind of fell through.
Rachel.
And then he finally is here with Drew McWeeny, and I think that perfect teammate. Perfect teammate.
And Jay Washington at one point.
Yes.
And it just never came to fruition.
It's because him and Drew McWeeny were supposed to come together.
Kismet.
Yes.
Was supposed to happen.
They, like you said, that last question, it looked like Drew McWeeny didn't know it.
Yeah.
And Sam was like, I got this. So one of them doesn't know, one does.
It's a pretty good team to have.
That's what you need. That's dynamite.
But yeah, Wolves of Steel stepping away. I mean, it makes sense. It does leave open the storyline for Clark to be able to join with Rachel.
And Clark.
But it just depends too if Clark wants to step back into the teams too. She may just stick with the singles as well. But yeah, a Rachel and Clark dominant
the classy
team.
crushers.
Never know. She just copyrighted that right now, so you better give her full credit. But either way, I mean, it's exciting to see that half of the tournament. It feels like such a long time ago when Christian handed us the brackets and said, hey, you guys are going up against Critically Acclaimed. And to finally come to an end of that side of the bracket, it's completion. And now we've got above the line, the last remaining team. And then we've got one last battle on the other side with Team Action versus Top 10, which is definitely going to be a hell of a battle.
Yeah, granted, me going against Team Action, they are a very good team. I will give them that. They know a lot of the stuff, and they surprise me too. I mean, they kill it out there, but sorry guys, I'm not an Action Army yet.
Oh, there's a little...
I'm not in the Army. Yeah. I'm part of the Air Force, so I'm going top 10.
She's going to dive bomb.
I'm going with the guy who actually was in the military for this one.
That's true. Well, you don't know about Andrew or Ben.
That's very true. We have no idea. But they're great.
Well, they're soldiering on for sure, and it's going to be a hell of a battle.
And I hope that they give us one hell of a match.
Yeah.
But top 10, come on, Roka. I got you.
They are in the zone right now.
Matt. Let's do this. Top 10. I've been listening to the Top 10 podcast, and it's great. I love the banter between you two, and you can see it in the freaking Schmoedown that they've been killing it. Matt Nose has been killing it, so if they bring that fire back, 4. Let's do this. Top 10.
But we shall see. And when's that match? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Dang, we're already there. It's exciting.
Sorry, Clark. You're not going to have to apologize to the Action Army.
Oh, Chris? Yeah. Well, you never know. Who did Chris pick for this one? Because
Above the Line, I believe.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it makes sense. I mean, finally,
so he's on
finally,
he's
finally,
on a high
he
right
picks
now.
one.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for watching our reaction to the battle between Above the Line and Wolves of Steel. Obviously bittersweet, like Christian said. You guys can like and you could subscribe.
And you could do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints,
yes,
you know where they are.
I was just saying, I just put a Stardust up for Ruthless People.
Ruthless People. And some of the other things that we've been watching recently. So if we don't do reactions, if we don't do reaction reviews, typically Stardust is where we put that stuff. You can also hit up our Patreon, help kick into the party, help fuel the party, keep the party going.
Helps us
That's why I always say it. Now, gets us where we need to go, like a lighter video. Comment down below. Let us what you know.
Yes, because I would love to be at Spectacular when that happens, so help us get there.
Yeah, it definitely helps us. It gets us that rental car. It gets us fuel for the fire. Yes. We appreciate it. As always, tell us what you guys think. Are you excited? And you can check out some of the other videos that we did. We just did one for 50 Shades Freed.
Yeah.
I was drunk when we did that one. So
sure were.
Yeah, it's the only way I could really bear it. So check that out. Otherwise, thank you guys. And as always, now it's time to say goodbye. Bye!